Today I wanted to talk about this, the get keys feature, because there's been a few things going around about this since Jagex announced it in a recent post. Now, for those of you that don't know, if you press get keys, you can do a few things. You can, of course, buy keys directly from Jagex, or you can earn keys, or you can redeem bonds. Now, I want to talk specifically about the earn keys option because there's a lot of things with this. A lot of people didn't even know this existed until Jagex recently announced it, and there's probably people watching this video that didn't know this existed either. You're kind of in a good place because it's not worth your time, and it's also a little bit risky apparently. So we're going to talk about this because if you go on the earn keys bit here, it's going to open up this window, and whether it's going to ask me to log in, I don't. There we go. Okay, so you can go through here and you can do all these different things, right? You've got the Review Plus, and you can get all these things, and you can install Raid Shadow Legends, right? And Arena Gold Stage 2 or whatever. I don't know what that means. I think install Raid Shadow Legends and get to Arena Gold Stage 2, probably quite a long time of playing, and you'll get yourself 1100 keys. That sounds good, right? Like getting 1100 keys for playing Raid Shadow Legends for a little bit. You can auto play the game. Why wouldn't you do this? Well, because you're probably not going to get these keys. Chances are, it seems like, especially at the moment, people are complaining about this because you go through, you get to the things, and then you don't get the things that were promised to you. And the same thing here, place your first order with Uber Eats, open a Thai business banking account, all these different things can get you keys, right? Now, it's a bit weird to like open a banking account to be able to get some RuneScape keys. I mean, whatever. There's some things you can do as well with surveys, and you can go through, enter your information, and you can go through some surveys. A lot of the time that you're going to go through these surveys and you'll spend like 5-10 minutes on them, and then they'll just kick you out and say, sorry, you don't meet our criteria or whatever. And then you're not going to get the keys that they even promised you were going to get. So you spend a lot of time doing this, and it's just a pain in the ass. Now, if you desperately want to get keys, you could buy bonds in game, or you could, of course, go through these and find the ones that are nice and easy. But the chances are the ones that are quick are going to take like, I don't know, this one here. Get the latest offers via text, right? Sign up to something through text, get 3 keys. It's not going to be that much. Probably, again, not really worth your time. So, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because Jagex recently announced it in this post here. This says earn extra keys. Looking to get your hands on some extra keys this Easter. Check out the earn keys option in your Treasure Hunter interface to learn how to earn extra keys. During 25th of March to 31st of March, I've waited until after this because I didn't want to promote this as well and be like, oh guys, go and do this now. All keys were doubled, right? So if you were going to go ahead and get the, is it this one, the Raid Shadow Legends one, imagine that you would get 2,200 keys for reaching that. Sounds pretty good, but let's take a look. So this one here says, what did I expect, right? And it says, hello, maybe you can find me with better help than Rev U. I have been given an incorrect denial on the Treasure Hunter keys due to user did not install or complete the requirements in the time frame. Obviously, I installed the game and completed checklist 16, photos to prove. It says, first click on the offer promo, showing a second photo directly from Review Offer Wall support page, then we go to the next bit, and it says that they clicked it. And you can see here it says request denied because the advertiser rejected it. User did not install or complete the requirements in the time frame. But these are saying that they did. It says there was a JMod around the subreddit a week ago wanting examples of bad experiences with Review, which was Mod Doom. We're going to get to that in a sec. It says, well, here you go. I put a ticket in with them on the 3rd of March, waited 30 days and haven't heard anything back. Decided to take it to Jagex and then immediately got denied. That feels a bit crap. All appropriate criteria had been met. I read these offers carefully before subjecting myself to them. Once denied, there was no way to appeal. Needless to say, I won't be using Review anymore. So this is just one of many complaints that you'll find on here. And the reason that I was surprised that Jagex even talked about this and brought this up, because I remember reading this on my news post when I do it that every single Monday, and I was like, what? I was like, don't do this. It's a waste of time. Some people like lose money on it, which we're going to talk about in a second as well. And it's just not worth the effort. Like, you're going to be spending time on there that's, unless you literally are sat around doing nothing, maybe then it's, you try and get the easy ones and filter them out, but it's just not really worth it. So I was surprised that Jagex did this because there's always been complaints all over Reddit about this, every now and again popping up saying, oh, I did this and I didn't get my stuff, and then Jagex promoted it. Strange. But this is what I wanted to talk about, and the one that made me like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video on this. And this was 10 days ago, but like I said, I was waiting until that period was over. And it says use the earn keys feature recently and signed up for a free trial. Now, of course, because Jagex promoted this, there's a lot more of these posts right now. It says the free trial charged me $44 after canceling immediately for a yearly subscription. Free trial, but if you cancel, well, then you got to pay $44 apparently. I can't believe Jagex is knowingly pushing us towards these predatory and untrustworthy businesses. This is the final straw for me. Why does Jagex care more about money than community now? Basically, right, the way this works is Jagex will screen these companies or the ads on here, so check that they're all right, and they'll go through, like I said, a screening process to make sure that they're okay. But it seems like they're not fully catching all the issues, because if someone is genuinely, obviously there's no screenshots to go with this, but I'm just gonna take it as it is, because I've seen so many of these come up in the same way across the couple of years, 3 years, 4 years that I've been doing YouTube, that says, I got charged for this and it was meant to be free, and this isn't like a one-time thing. And if too many people are saying it, chances are it's probably going to be true, right? And I mean, if you get charged after entering a free trial, that just kind of sucks. One, I wouldn't be entering my card details in anything anyway, especially anything like this. So don't enter your card details into it, because holy shit, that's crazy. And anything that has a free trial that wants to take your card details anyway kind of feels like, why do you need my details if it's a free trial? Let me trial the thing for free and then offer me a prompt at the end. Once the trial ends, do you want to pay for the subscription? That's probably the way that you want to do it, in the sense of, you know, this isn't going to just rob me at the end of it. Now, the reason I wanted to, I mentioned Mod Doom before, is because he's replied in this thread here, and it does actually look really good, and hopefully it does lead somewhere. But says, so Jagex is willingly promoting this scam now. That's low even for Jagex standards. It's earn extra keys, and it's talking about the thing that we just talked about in this news post here, right? Now, in here, you can see it says JMod reply, and if there's any way you can address this, nearly all of you, your partner companies are without doubt scamming your customers, because a lot of them waste your time, and obviously time is still valuable. You end up signing up for stuff, giving you information, and then the surveys just say, nope, it's not happening. Or people are losing their money from this one, as you can see here, and a few in the past as well. So if we scroll down, we will find Mod Doom's thing here. It says, we'll be interested to hear more about this. Do you have particular evidence of any companies in particular? Happy to pass feedback to the team about this one, but I'd have to ask for specifics. From a quick read through the comments here, the general response appears to be folks not being the right fit for a survey or experiences with a previous partner company. So a lot of them would be that. Like, a lot of people obviously sign up for a survey, and sometimes you'll do a survey and it'll kick you out from the beginning. It'll say, what gender are you, what age are you, what location do you live in, a couple of other general questions, and then it'll kick you off and say, nope, we're not looking for your people in your sort of demographic or whatever, and that doesn't work. But a lot of them will let you go 10-15 minutes in, and then it will tell, never mind, it says this one. One issue I personally have, it says will make you fill out the actual survey, and then only at the very end tell you, sorry, you're not the right candidate. Exactly, this is exactly what happens. But it says, again, happy to investigate particular instances or pass the feedback on. We just wanted to highlight the promotion going on, allowing players to pick up extra keys in this instance to see it reflected, if it reflected the change in number of users using the earn keys feature. It's useful data for us, so it's feedback and evidence to the contrary. So obviously, Jagex make money from this because the companies will probably give them like a kickback on anything that they get, like Raid Shadow Legends, getting people playing the game. If they want me to do a stream to promote it, then I get paid for showing the game, right? So Jagex is no doubt getting paid every time someone does this, and then people aren't getting the keys, which is obviously, like, you know, if you've done it for the time. Luckily, Raid Shadow Legends is free, but a lot of people are going to go on, they want the MTX and stuff, and you spend all that time doing it, you're not going to get it. It's just worth knowing about. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about here is he's investigating it, people going through, saying all this different stuff. I've been as deep as 40 minutes into a survey, only to be booted and given F all. This should be illegal, it should. Definitely not. I mean, that's so bad, bro. 40 minutes and then being kicked off. Crazy. Then down here it says, good to know, happy to pass the feedback forward, see if there's a way to more quickly screen suitable survey respondents to mitigate the time spent on the survey before you get that kind of decision. Thanks for this. So obviously, because of this now, people have been sharing, I don't think there's anything else from Doom. Oh, there is here. So what's this from response to? I had a genuine suggestion, what if instead partnering with third companies like Review or Peanut Labs, who, let's be honest, don't inspire a lot of trust and feels like they can hack you any minute now? Why don't Jagex offer free keys for watching ads on their offers wall? No need to sign up for anything, no personal data to be shared, just watch 5 daily ads for 2 daily keys or 10 rune coins per ad. They should do that. If they want to do something, that's a good idea. There's a lot of mobile games that do this. Yeah, reeks of cheap mobile game strategy. It does. But you click add, you get a little bit of in-game currency, and then you can just roll those ads over and over again. I mean, it's an option, but obviously the thing is with suggesting things like this is we'll probably see both, instead of just one or the other. I guess we'll have to see what happens. But Modem says the reason I ask exactly that, we partnered with Review for the exact purpose that we vetted them, as is my understanding. Then to see whether people citing that they've been scammed and not paid out is really concerning to me. I want to flag this up to the relevant people to make sure we're scrutinizing this further. I'm happy to spend time. One comment give a ballpark figure saying it would take an hour to do a few surveys to see how many pay out, but I might just hit the right fillers for the survey, so I don't want my personal viewpoint to supersede the complaints I'm hearing that sound pretty. Yeah, I mean, he could go through that and he could be all right, right? And they'd be like, it was fine for me. So it's kind of difficult to say, but all the same, the reason I wanted to make this video is just to make you guys aware of this. The earn keys option is a little bit sketch. If you're going to use it, then use it at your own risk, I suppose. Like I said, it's not the best way to grab keys. Obviously you need daily ones, you can get oddments, you can get buying the bonds of gold, which, to be fair, bonds are insanely expensive right now. But just be careful and don't enter your card details anywhere. It's not worth the effort, honestly. If it wants your card details, just sack it off. Installing a game and spending 2 hours reaching a certain point in the game and then not getting paid out, you've lost 2 hours. It sucks. Chances are you're AFKing in RuneScape anyway. It's not the end of the world. But for the person that which one is it? This one here. For this person here that lost $44, I'm assuming hopefully they can back charge it from their bank, maybe not though. They might have just lost it. They might be lost money. So hopefully you guys will just be a little bit more aware of this now, and you can avoid the wasting time and spending money. But I've used this in the past. When I first started playing RuneScape again after EOC, I was like, let's check it out. I got like 3 keys in like a couple of hours. It was really bad. And then I was like, nah, screw this, because of the same thing. The surveys just didn't really do anything. So it was a waste of time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Have you used this? I think they should just remove it, to be fair. Just remove it. Maybe think of a different option like what the person suggested. Or just delete it entirely. It's trash. It's giving your information to random companies as well, which, let's be fair, the information is probably going to be shared or sold or whatever with all the survey stuff, when it's like enter your name, your address, your freaking national insurance number. Maybe not maybe not that deep, right? But you know what I mean. A lot of information then gets sold off, and yeah. Anyway, again, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.